Hi. Um, Welcome to the practical guide, or at least the first episode of the practical guide. So, you may be asking, what is a practical guide? Basically, it's a guide to help you through certain things in Minecraft practically. So, for example, instead of just telling you and showing you a video, I'm going to show you that this can really work as a actual strategy. So, our first practical guide is obviously, as you can see, about the ancient city, which is probably one of Minecraft's scariest as well as biggest structures to kind of raid. So I've kind of set up pretty much like at least the bare minimum of what you should have, plus some extra stuff. So for example, at bare minimum, you should at least raid with iron armor. But then again, if you're on something like hard, armor doesn't really matter. Maybe netherite with protection, but at most you just need iron armor because you can 100% this entire structure with just iron armor. So you'll also need a few tools, which, you know, it's always good to bring a sword because, well, just in case mobs just so happen to fall from like a different biome. But the main ones are gonna be the pickaxe and the hoe, because the hoe, if you didn't know, is the tool for skulk. Can you see that? So I picked the iron hoe because let's say we start off in iron, obviously. We'll always get better loot here, so we can always look for that. You're also gonna need some food, maybe some torches, but you're also gonna want to bring shears, because shears will help you get wool, because this place has lots of wool, and wool is pretty much vital to the structure. It's gonna help you loot without summoning the warden. Of course, you also might want to have some logs on you, just in case you need some building material. So I'm gonna head down, and wait, I completely forgot. Some extra things you might want to bring are some potions. I didn't bring too many because I'm trying to be as minimum as possible. At most, you'll probably want maybe like 2 night vision potions, and even more optionally, you might want a potion of swiftness, because that could help. I'm gonna move the axe over here for now. Hey, look, points. I'm going I'm gonna move the axe here for now, and I'm going to switch out and drink my night potion. Night vision. Okay, whatever. So it's just able to help us see better, and as you can see, like right here, it's kind of the first little hallway which comes with free wool. So first of all, why you want wool is because this entire area is based off of vibrations, and wool is the one block that does not detect vibrations. So I'm going to drink my swiftness potion just to make this faster. It didn't really make it all that faster, but you know what, it's good enough. So I'm not going to do it right now because this is a terrible spot. So I'm going to cover this in wool, because these are skulk sensors, and what skulk sensors do is they detect your vibrations, and vibrations can be anything. They can be you eating, you drinking, walking, mining, just about anything that you think could like make a sound. So wool will occlude the sound or the vibration from the sensor detecting it. But if the sensor does detect you, it's going to try and find or send a signal to a shrieker, which is this thing right here. And if the shrieker activates about I think 4 times, the warden will spawn. So we don't want that. So what we're going to do, we're going to surround all of these blocks in wool, including the catalyst over here, because we want to make sure we have no way of activating any sort of shrieker. So what I'm going to do right here is I'm going to block off this one shrieker right here. Another thing to note, don't step on them because it'll just activate them in general. Also, you can walk on the wool, but don't walk on these. I'm not going to walk on this because that would activate this, which would activate that, which would be my first strike. So I'm going to make sure that there's no other skulk shriekers around. I don't think there is. I just stepped on it. So I pretty much just got my first strike on complete accident. But I think we should be safe. Just in case, I'm going to break this one, which was a mistake because apparently it activated a streaker somewhere. This is not going well. I'm going to just break this one. Okay. I'm going to break... Nope, not that. The other one was... Where was the other one? Is it this one? Yes, it's this one. So I'm going to break this one. And I think we're good to open our first chest. The chest contains a variety of loot from pretty good, pretty great to pretty mediocre. So this one is actually pretty good because it comes with most of its exclusive content in the ancient cities. So for example, the echo shards and the disc fragments. But it also comes with things like this enchanted book, some soul torches, a name tag, which is pretty good, and bottles of enchanting. So I think that was an okay chest, but as you can see over there, there's another one. So we're gonna go to that one and we're going to try and not get a third strike because I'm already in big trouble. I'm going to cover this up. Maybe I should have covered that up. Well, it should be fine if I do this. And then I'm going to mine this first streaker, which doesn't activate anything. Then I'll mine this one, which also doesn't activate anything. These are two 12 streakers, sensors. And then I'm going to mine this one, which is the last one near any sort of big radius that I could be detected. And that one may activate, but it doesn't activate any streakers because there are none nearby. So it's completely safe to walk around now and take maybe some of the loot. I think over there is a streaker, so we gotta make sure we be careful when we drop down over there. And over here we have some sensors. A pretty good enchanted leggings in terms of like levels, the amount of levels it would cost, but it's not very good like choices because you have Curse of Vanishing, and I don't think you really want blast protection, but it is better, so we're going to put that on for now. I forgot to check the roof. We're gonna ignore the rest of the loot. I'm pretty sure there was a disc, but it's okay. We don't need the disc. This is probably an impossible chest to open. So what I would do is I would look for the best escape route and I would just run. So I think the best one would probably be going back from where we came from. So we're gonna actually, what I can do is I can do this and then I can block this off. I don't know. Oh. And then hopefully this shouldn't activate any sensors unless there's one behind. But I don't think there is, so we're gonna try. And that didn't work, obviously. So that was our third strike. Ooh, but we had some pretty good stuff. And now we're gonna run. So the warden takes about 7 seconds to spawn. So if you're smart enough, unlike me, you probably should have just went ahead and mined out one of the skulk streakers while you were there to just take care of one of the problems. I wish I kind of brought a spyglass, but that's fine because we know he's over there somewhere. And I see where the skulk streaker is. Okay, that's a little annoying. So we're going to go to that one next, but first we got to grab more wool. So while we wait for the warden to despawn, we're just gonna grab some of this wool right here. So it takes about approximately maybe 60 seconds, so about 1 minute for the warden to despawn. So if you're gonna wait, you might as well just gather up more resources. Also, I'm pretty sure I saw some diamonds, which is another thing I want to note. If you want to do some diamond mining, I do recommend coming here because you can get some pretty good stuff. So like, for example, under here there could be diamonds because diamonds ever since 1.18 have a higher chance generating in what do you call it, low air pockets, 0 air pockets, something like that. My night vision is going to run out, so it's not that bad, but I'll just drink the other one. Here's so there's a variety of structures in this, I guess you can call dungeon. and the bigger ones usually tend to have the better loot. So like for example, this one usually has some pretty amazing loot, which I'm going to just have to rush into because of the way this has generated. I don't think I'm going to get all of the Shriekers. So I'm just gonna have to go in. I'm just gonna have to run. I gotta take all the stuff. And then I just gotta go. This might actually work out. If this doesn't work out, oops. Okay, well, that didn't work out in the way I thought it was going to, but it still didn't work out. So I'm just gonna quickly grab the stuff. And we got pretty much one of the last big main loot prizes, the Swift Sneak enchantment. So if I was smart, I would have brought like an anvil, but I didn't. So actually, you know what? Oh, look at that. I wonder where I got that from. I'm just gonna place down our anvil over here. And if you need more levels for this, you can always just mine the skulk. So this is a good place to just enchant and stuff. But it's perfect. So now we are going to be faster. So this will be a little bit more easy to kind of explore. So we're just going to avoid this guy for now. I'm pretty sure that is a geode right there, covered in skulk. That's kind of cool. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that. I'm just gonna mine some of this skulk just to check for diamonds, as well as gain more levels. Here's one of the skeleton heads, so we're gonna take that because that's pretty cool. It's pretty rare, and I think it's the only head that can be found in an ancient U shop. Okay, now I run. By the way, you can actually sprint with these if you just if you sprint and then hold it down. You can, yeah, okay, that's definitely a geode. So we are in a bit of a pickle because he's over there, and if he gets within 40 blocks, he can sniff me, and I'm just kind of screwed. So we're gonna actually run past them. I don't see any Shrieker, but I don't really care. So okay, there was a Shrieker. The loot was okay. Oh my. We're going. We're leaving. I did not mean to do that. I'm out of food. You know what? I think I've pretty much talked a little bit about how to raid these ancient cities, so I'm gonna talk about what not to do. So if you don't notice, this guy is going to start running after me. So yeah, that's kind of all my tips I have. Oh my gosh. If you guys like the video, I hope leave a like and subscribe, and oh, did I actually get away? I did not get away. No, thank you. Get away from me. No! No! Woo! Where is he? Where is he? Ugh. Goodbye. I don't see him. Oh, I see him. Oh no! Yabe! Mate! I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and that's how you raid an ancient city and how you not raid an ancient city. Bye.